Look at that thing, dude.
Oh, damn.
You better beat that fucker.
Oh, for sure. It looks like a putter.
It's a little air-cooled piece of shit Kawasaki, man.
Little putter.
Little piece of shit. Should have brought 4 jackets, man.
It's not as cold as last time, though.
No, it was
Last time was gnarly. Weather coming in and all.
Still fucking freezing my ass. Like, how are you dealing with Jesus, man? No shirt, just fucking
Good to go.
Your hands ain't cold?
No, I'm not cold at all. This is wild, man. Look at all these bikes, man. These are so fun.
What do you got? You got the mount for that?
Yeah. Cheers, everybody. It's your boy. My name's Craig, High Desert Agro RC. Just did the bike race today in the woods in Lapine. Little ginger beer, after race ginger beer. Pretty good. Pretty good. And it was great. I'm going to explain how I did and everything here in a second. If you made it this far through the video, thanks for checking out my run. Really appreciate it. Had a lot of fun. Yeah, it was a GP format, whereas last year I did this race too, but it was a sprint enduro where we were just we kind of lined up like at a ride at Disneyland, man, and each person would go individually. And this year it was a Grand Prix format, a GP, and that means we all line up together and go, and that was really exciting. I was nervous, man. It's the first time I've lined up like that. You know, no one knows what the course is or anything. I mean, you kind of know, but there's been snow down there, so no one really knew what the conditions were or anything. And it was killer. They even had a $50 prize for whoever made it to the end of that first shootout. There was 2 posts that we all had to go through, kind of bottleneck through, and whoever shot through that officially got the whole shot, got $50. So that was cool. And yeah, that's my third event on a dirt bike, and it's a lot of fun. It's really fun. I get nervous before I'm. It's different. It's the same as RC, I guess. I call it the jitters. You know, the race jitters. Sometimes you get them up on the driver's stand. Yeah, I was nervous, man. It's the first time I've started like that, and you just don't know the loop yet. After you complete one loop, then you have an idea of what's going on, and the loops after that are they're different than the first one. So yeah, that was the video of my first loop. I did 4 loops. So let's look at how they judge these things now, you know, and it gives me an idea of how I did. Talk about the conditions for a second. It was so slippery. I was so impressed with how dudes were constantly planting their back tire and just getting out of shit. I was above my rear, way in the back, like the whole time, just riding it out, like way in the back, trying to find where the ruts were, and you couldn't go fast at all in that wooded forest. It was so slippery with mud, and there was also ice underneath the mud. So, you know, that'll just make it just hard in parts, man. And then there was other spots where the mud was like that deep, you know, around corners and stuff. And you'll see, I mean, I let pretty much everybody go by me, you know. Once you know bikes are behind you, you got to pull over and let people by. So there was 2 groups. I was in 40 amateur. Last year I did beginner. Let's take a look at how they at the results on these things. Yeah. Okay, I'm just using my GoPro, so hopefully. So going over some of the classes, we had a line of 250 amateur, open amateur, 30 amateur, 40 amateur. What other classes were there with us? I guess beginner was with us, open amateur, 50 amateur, junior expert. What? Was junior expert in our group too? There was like, there was about 6 lines of bikes, you know. And so these are all the different groups. So as I'm learning right now on live laps, you just see how you did by how many laps you did. So up here are the gnarly rippers. They did 6 laps. Whoa. Doing 6 laps out there, gnarly, super gnarly. Look at their times. You know, the fastest guy did a lap in 15 minutes. Holy shit. You know. How did another guy do a lap in 9 minutes? That doesn't sound right. What the hell? 9 minutes? Anyway, I mean, dudes, not that many people did 6 laps, but some did, and that is fucking impressive. It really is. So this is part of a 6-race series that goes all summer. 2 of them take place here. I did this one, and then I'm going to do the second one, which is a desert race out at China Hat. So that's in 2 weeks. So we'll just kind of scroll down here, and then a bunch of dudes did 5 laps. My God, a lot of people did 5 laps. You know, that's really impressive. 5 laps. You know, a bunch of people, and I had at least 30 people in 40 amateur. That was a big group. There was a lot of us in that group. You know, it's a popular group. By the time you're 40, you have money to start doing this shit. That's how it is for me, and probably other dudes too. Not everybody starts riding dirt bikes when they're young. You know, if you don't grow up doing it, chances are you gotta wow, 60 amateur. You gotta like have the money to do it when your own money to do it when you're older. So that's my story. Okay, so here's the groups that did 4 laps, right? So a lot of people did 4 laps, you know. So I scroll down, and the second to the last of the group that did 4 laps, there I am. There's your boy Craig in 40 amateur. Yamaha 250X. So 26 minutes, 27 minutes, 29 minutes, and 28 minutes. I mean, so it's interesting. My first one. Well, I mean, so the thing is, I didn't get too tired out there. You just couldn't ride fast out there. You couldn't ride fast. There was so many traps out there in the woods. I couldn't ride fast, but obviously dudes are riding fast. And just look one more time. 26, 27, 29, and then 28. So yeah, I mean, I had that one crash, but it was so killer to see people actually riding fast out there. So a lot of these guys come from over in the Willamette Valley, where they're used to riding in mud and wet conditions like all the time, and we don't have that up here in the high desert so much. So the people that live here, we don't get to ride in mud all the time. I don't see that as a bad thing, but the people that do ride in those wet, kind of greasy conditions, they had no problems, you know, railing through that stuff. So it's the first time, yeah, that I've ridden, I think, that long in like that slippery of stuff. So it was great to survive the event today. And just see all those bikes out there, man. Oh, so killer. All ages, man. And then the group after us were like all the gnarly experts. My God, I wish I could have hiked out there into the woods and just posted up at some of those greasy turns, man, and just watched how they navigated that stuff. That would have been crazy. It makes me want to do that next year, you know, just get done, unass, and get out my own camera and just see. But I was pretty tired. So that's about it, man. You know, I just kind of wanted to go through the results. I mean, we can keep scrolling down here. I mean, we're pretty much near the bottom now. See, there I am, down at the bottom. And then some people did 3 laps, 1, 2, 3. Some people did 2 laps, 1, 2. So maybe they broke or something. I don't know. So it's cool to see how this is judged, and it just gives you an idea of how fast some of these people were doing this. My God, 15 minutes? Holy shit. So yeah, real interesting to read this. Really cool. Shows you the bike, you know, you sign up on Live Laps, and a lot of Huskies, a lot of KTMs. There's a Cowie. Got betas. We got a beta dealer up here. Gas. A lot of KTMs, man. A lot of KTMs and a lot of Huskies. That's what I see. That's what I notice when I go out there a lot. But so that's pretty much it. You know, I'm just gonna chill out. It's Sunday, so I'll just keep working on this video, get her done, and get ready for China Hat. So China Hat's 100 miles. That moves way quicker than this stuff, and that's what I'm preparing for now. So maybe what I'll do before China Hat is I'll just do like I'll show a loop of where I'm practicing for China Hat, and it's 8 miles, This was 8 miles too. This loop was 8 miles. That so it just gives you a gauge of what you're capable of. So my normal practice loop is 8 miles. So I'll go ahead and throw on the GoPro here for my next video, I think, and do my 8 miler and see how long it takes me and compared to this. It would just be interesting to know that. So that's what I'll do for the next mission there. And then the mission after that, man, is China Hat, the big China Hat 100, 40 amateur, 100 miles. So that's in 2 weeks. So just riding a lot now, and then after China Hat is kind of the start of, like, we start getting into summer, and you know what that means. RC cars, man. So, but I'm trying to clean up some bike stuff here when we got some moisture in the dirt. Seems to be the time when these events are popping off. It would be cool to go to a third event. I would have to travel out of town for that. I can do that. I'll just have to kind of, just see how they get down out of town, see where it happens. I don't have a trailer for my bike. I actually had to stash my bike at Rob and Cindy's last night because I wasn't going to leave it in the back at the hotel. I got a room down there. Lapine's about 40 minutes or a half hour from where I live up here in Bend, but I just drove down there after route yesterday. Didn't even want to come home, just wanted to get the party started, just got a hotel, and then I was like, don't want to leave my bike in the hotel parking lot. So traveling out of town, man, I think you want a trailer to do that. I don't think dudes are trying to have their bikes in the back of their trucks going out of town, messing around near the I-5 corridor, man. That's like, bye-bye, bikey. See ya. That's, so, yeah. I'll have to figure something out for that, Maybe I could, I don't know, just maybe there's somebody going with a trailer or something, posse up with somebody at some point. And it would be exciting to go out of town for a bike race for sure, for one of these. I think it's important to just be riding all the time. I felt up to doing this because I've been riding and practicing for China Hat, and so this really wasn't too bad. I didn't really get that tired. I was sore a little while ago, but I'm not too sore anymore. But it would be cool to go out of town and kind of just see what other terrain is like. Absolutely. To do that, though, you got to be riding all the time. You got to be practicing. So, I got the RC races, and then now these bike races are killer. These happen in the spring. RC tends to happen in the summer. It's easy to go out of town for RC in my truck because I can put everything in my truck and sleep back there, and all our gear is at the race. So I'll have to maybe figure out a couple things on how to go out of town with the bike. Maybe I could borrow a trailer, or I don't know. I'm thinking about picking up a little cargo trailer actually, so I could use that for RC too. It could happen. Anyways, all right, that's Craig's after race report. All right, you guys, thanks for watching. Have a good day. Bye-bye.